She's a cool kid.
Nah, she's awesome.
She's a very cool kid, and she rocked season 3, so I rock with that.
Yeah, man, you need to put some more shit out there for the folks.
We'll talk about it.
We'll go.
Yeah, we going?
Yeah, we're good, man. I'll leave that joke out. But we're good. Hello, everybody. I'm Rattlesnake Rush. To my left, Epi and Chris Vargas. They are longtime listeners, fans, bros. They've been on before. What's up, everybody?
What's happening, Holmes?
How's it going, everybody? We're doing
What's
all
up,
right?
you two? Y'all doing good?
Yeah, doing great.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of weird just starting it like that.
All right, we'll redo it.
All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what's going on, man? You doing all right?
Yeah, man, I'm good. How are you, sir?
You do look more official with the headphones.
Yeah?
I think the headphones fit.
All right, headphones are where we're at. We're going with the headphones.
Yeah, you haven't been on in a while. You haven't
Dude.
seen the new things or any of that.
Yeah,
man.
man.
I changed it up.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate you rocking the season 3, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Baseball team,
It's
let's
one
go.
of my favorite shirts
Dude,
that y'all did.
man, appreciate it. Everybody rocking season 3 today, man. We appreciate that.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what's up, man?
Super fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, been living, been working on some new stuff, as you can see. You know
The
what I
new
mean?
drop, man.
Yeah, man. What'd you think of it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm a little
Check them out. You haven't even got the chance to.
I'm coming,
pick 'em up,
Well,
fill
I'm
'em.
coming off of a trip from Europe, so I don't have any money to buy season 3, but I do like these.
Mhm.
I'm assuming you made these.
Yes.
Are these the
yes.
only ones that have been made?
No.
There's more.
Yes, there's
Okay.
more. We made these available. These were like a special
These are like
one-off
yours.
for just for me.
Yeah.
These are for the people.
These are sweet. Epi, you're doing considerable work again, huh?
I
You're
appreciate
still
it, man.
doing this shit? That's
Yeah,
cool.
I love it,
like
man. It's like so we did this one.
Yeah, I
and-
remember those.
Yeah, we got a lot of inquiries, man, just back and forth, me and Chris, dude, and we're like, well, man, it's. I didn't really want to make them for anybody else because they were specifically for him. Like there was that whole project was catered for the season 3. You know, all the logos.
The is that what it's called? Gundam
The Gundam.
style? Is that what like kind of?
So the kanju is the style
That's
that you're
what I
talking
said.
about. Yeah.
My bad.
Hold
The
on.
kanju, yes.
We had something.
Technical difficulties. See.
None of their business. What was that? What that was? Yeah, it's yeah. I remember you had these,
Yes.
and these are yours,
Those are just mine.
and people love these.
People love them.
And
We got hit up a lot about them. So much about them. Like we got hit up through YouTube, through Instagram. Like literally everywhere we posted them, people wanted a pair.
Nice.
But they were one-off just for me, exclusive one-on-one from the custom one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when we made these, or when I was thinking about this, I was like, obviously people love the shoes. We want to make them available, and so that's where these came in. That's where this whole concept, not all of it, but like, you know, I'd been tossing around some ideas in my head, and I was just like, the next shoe, whatever shoe that we do, we want to make sure that it's available for the public to buy. And those are the El Mariachi One Lows.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mariachi.
So clean,
It's
bro.
a good.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
man.
a good little theme. I don't know the word, but yeah, I love it.
Mariachi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. These have been like just an idea that I've had for a long time because I really like Robert Rodriguez's El Mariachi movie. It was like his first movie that he did is like a test movie.
Mm-hmm.
It eventually got picked up by the major studios and got turned into Desperado with
Oh, okay.
Antonio
I was
Banderas.
about to say I never heard of that one.
Yeah. So El Mariachi is like the precursor to Desperado.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he made El Mariachi for like $7,000 back in like 1992.
Is it available to watch?
Oh yeah, we watched it the other day.
Yeah.
He had never seen
It's
it
pretty
before.
good. I'd never seen it, and it's like almost like kung fu movies where they subtitles in the words. I guess, or is that backwards? Where they're
It's in Spanish.
Yeah, the whole
Oh.
movie's
it's in Spanish, and they
Okay.
put the words they talk for them over. What is it? Voiceovers.
Yeah.
And it's got some funny element to it for sure. And yeah, and I mean, I enjoyed it. It was pretty dope. And just to bring something like that from that kind of theme or that movie, it was pretty badass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, he did everything in one take, like as he's shooting the movie. Because again, he has a camera that he doesn't really know how to work.
So it's like 1917 almost, like
Kind of like
all
that.
like one,
Yeah.
just
All one take.
continual.
Well, no, that's a oneer. So
Oh.
that's one continuous shot. But he's just like, here's your lines, here's your dialogue,
Oh.
and that's it. So
They
like
didn't
one
redo
take.
it.
No, they didn't redo anything.
Can you
because
tell?
he couldn't afford it. There are some moments that's a little wonky, but that's where it got
Dude,
cleaned
that
up.
rules.
And no, it's really dope. Like that would be like if we were still doing, I can't even think of if we were still showing movies at the shop. Lords of Film. If we were doing Lords of Film, I would want to do El Mariachi just for that because it's dope. I
You
mean,
should do that, by the way.
What?
Like just do like a not in Lords, but
just a screening,
like a screening.
Yeah,
pop-up.
man.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be dope. So, but I really love movies and like Robert Rodriguez in particular because he's number one. He's Hispanic, so awesome. He's from Texas, even more awesome. Genuine hero of mine as far as like just filmmaker and trailblazer. Like, yeah, some of the movies so, but El Mariachi, dope. From Dusk Till Dawn, dope.
Great.
Incredible, right?
Semi.
But those are the kind of movies that he was making.
I'm
and
not
like,
even a feet man. And
I was about to say, take it easy, Quentin.
hey, we got you right here on the feet. You know what I'm saying?
feet are disgusting. Yeah, dude. He does rule.
But he's awesome. Like he's done a lot of incredible things. Yes, there's some, whatever. But ultimately, like, especially because like, and this was something I posted up the other day. The reason that I wanted to do this shoe in particular and just the El Mariachi theme, because we did a whole drop. The whole reason that I wanted to do it is because that was like the first time as a kid I saw a Mexican be an action hero.
Oh shit! Okay.
And it's dope, bro. Like he has a guitar case full of guns. Come on, man. Like what else can you ask for?
It does rule.
He's freaking awesome. Like it's really, really dope. Especially
So
back in
that was, like-
1992.
That's a long. You're old, so yeah, that was a long time ago.
I was 5 when it came out. But it's dope. It's sick. It's just
So that whole thing inspired this drop.
yeah,
The whole drop.
100%, 100%.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I loved it, and I mean, I'm Chicano for sure. He's Chicano. Like, just makes sense. Like it's
I want a mariachi at my funeral.
yeah, that'd be dope.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
They rule.
Metallica mariachi,
Don't
metalachi.
Don't get me started.
Metalachi.
Metalachi is a real thing.
I know it is. It's fucking.
I
it's fucking
love
sick.
metalachi. So it's so much into who I am as a Mexican American, and I think that I really wanted to pay homage to all of it. You know what I mean? I know I'm real güerito. I'm like super pale even right now. I got a farmer's tan, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we come in all shapes and sizes.
You know what I mean?
Colors.
That's it.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. I've always liked black, white, and red. Like that's been my.
Yeah, it's a sick
Oh,
combo,
it
man.
is
I mean,
a
you're
sick-
wearing it right now, so
that's
yeah.
That's all I fucking wear.
Yeah, and shout out to Epi, man, because like he just takes the things that I'm telling him and pours it into the sneaker. Like it's really dope. Like the gold laces, such a
Yeah, it is
you know what I mean?
just the final.
It's
Appreciate it,
dope, bro.
appreciate it.
It's dope, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. Everything, even with this, like this was a long thing. This was a thing that we talked about for almost a year before it was done.
Oh hell yeah!
And that's sick.
What's the original colorway on this?
They were white and red originally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we didn't change up a whole lot, but like the color scheme in general, that color scheme came off of there was a Sega F1 sponsored race that they did, and they raced F1 for maybe like 2 or 3 years, and so it's based off of that original car. That's like all the promo that we did for that. Obviously, I just infused season 3 with it, but it was a real thing that really happened. Like Sonic is on the trophy of the F1
Holy
Cup.
shit, that's
like
cool.
it's so sick. So yeah, man. I don't know I know we don't have Bradley here, but if we could throw that up on the screen, I'll send you the images. But it's dope, bro. Super
Oh,
dope.
you want me to put some images up there?
Yeah,
I
man.
got you around. Do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Just for you, man. Just for you. I don't ever
Right
do
on,
that
right
shit.
on.
That's it, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. So, what are the ones that people can buy? What's different about yours than theirs?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So that's the number one thing, because like everybody wanted these, and we've gotten some inquiries on these already as well. They wanted to know if they could get them without the gold laces. We do have just regular white laces as well if you want to do that. Just let us know what your size is. Of course, it's 4 to 6 weeks just because my man here, he makes them with love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah, man. So anybody who wants these are just a Jordan 1 size. They fit true to size. So whatever size you are, let us know. We can make it happen for you.
Jordan 1 low. So.
Absolutely, man.
Hell yeah. What else did y'all drop? Shirt? That one?
Yeah. So, and this is the Chato box tee is what I'm calling this, because obviously there's Chato lines all over this thing the mariachi suits, they're called charro suits.
Oh.
And so they always have kind of this boxy thing. And they do a bunch of different ornamental styles now as well. But the charro suit was like the original, like straight up Mexican, this is the suit that we're rocking from now on. You know what I mean? See it all over the place. And they make it, again, it's different repeating lines, but this one just felt like very, like this is the one. This is the one that we wanted to use. This is the look. It's old school, classic, original. You always see them with their like tie, their bandana always has like different, you know, just different elements towards it. And it's just sick. I did at one point in time want to incorporate a scorpion on these, but I just couldn't figure out how I wanted to put it in the shoe. And I was like, nah, I think we're good. I think we got it.
Looks sick as fuck.
Man, I appreciate it,
Good
man.
job,
Thank you.
Epi.
That's Epi. That's all Epi at that point.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I love them. I love them. It was the texture that, not just the line work, but the, what did you call it, the pattern, that mariachi stitch pattern, or, you know, you see that a lot in maybe Mayan kind of art and stuff like that, or like the Gucci or Versace, you know, they have stuff like that. And that's really what made it. And that's what probably the most difficult part about the shoe was, because all of those are put on one at a time. One at a time. Now, I chose to do it that way just so I can see how it's going to lay out. Now, when you lay stencils down, vinyl, I just didn't want to have a hard time reapplying it, because like once you try to get it down in that curve in one lay, most likely you're going to have to readjust. And I thought it would just be better just to go ahead and get in the mode. It probably took me an hour for a couple pairs, an hour to just straight focus, boom, 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 all the way around the shoe.
Son of a bitch.
That's why you got to charge the prices that he charge.
I get it. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, man. You know, these are beautifully crafted, bro. Like genuinely. Like I haven't even worn them yet because I'm like, I'm in awe. Like I'm in awe. Like I have a pair just as a display. But like these, I haven't worn yet.
Oh, you have two pairs?
Yeah, I have two pairs. Of course, I have two pairs.
Of course, the boss man.
But yeah, man.
So you haven't worn them?
I haven't worn them. I haven't. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just waiting on a special occasion.
Put a suit on.
Man, that's kind of the thing I'm thinking. I'll say it. So one of the things that I want to do is literally recreate the El Mariachi, like the movie poster that he did, because he won a lot of awards for that movie. Like, and what was crazy is he's talking about it on the Lex Friedman podcast, like last week, I want to say.
For real?
He talked about on the Lex Friedman podcast how he was editing it. He said he had 2 VCR tapes. So one VCR he would pause it, and the other VCR he would kind of fast forward and cut. But he only had like 5 minutes to figure out what the next shot was, because this old school VCR would stop. Like the pause, it would unpause itself. So he had to figure it out really quickly.
Oh, shit.
So he like literally like makes this action movie. He shoots it, and I want to say it's either 2 months or 2 weeks in Mexico, and it's really dope, man. Like it hits special in my heart, because I watched it probably when I was like 12 or 13. One of my friends, he was friends with my uncles, and we would go over there for barbecues, and he would play it during the barbecues. And I was like, what are we watching? Like, because it's all in Spanish.
Okay.
But it just looked dope, because there's this guy running around. There's 2 guys. One of them's an actual mariachi. The other guy's like a hitman. He just uses the guitar case, you know, obviously to go kill people or whatever. But the actual mariachi, they get confused. So it's like a gang war. It's crazy. It's a really dope movie.
I'm going to check it out.
It's really dope.
Yeah,
it's worth watching for sure.
For sure.
It's something to do with the bros.
Yeah, man. It's not crazy long, but it's just long enough. And again, like I said, it got picked up to do Desperado, which
That's
Desperado
crazy.
is like the more advanced version of that. Like Hollywood budget actually put into it.
Oh, man. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Fucking
man.
cool as fuck.
Yeah.
They even have some of the same actors
Some of the same actors
following
will show up.
into that sequel, or the sequel basically is what it is.
Damn.
That's good, man. It's
I'm
really
going to
dope.
listen to Lex Friedman. I didn't know he was on there.
Yeah. So
That's fun. Yeah, so he's your hero.
yeah, man. As far as like just filmmaking in general too, because you know, I mean, that's kind of like the other side of just me as an artist. One of the things that I love to do is like make really dope videos. And if I was gonna make a movie, it would be something along those lines. Just a action movie starting, like even his Planet Terror, because he
Love that
directed.
movie.
Dude, I freaking love Planet Terror too. Another Mexican action hero, like that's me. You know what I mean? Like I love that movie. That movie's so incredible. out of the Grindhouse films, that's my favorite one.
It's a good one.
It's awesome. It's the truth.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure, man. So all of it, and then of course, just Hispanic culture in general, Chicano culture, like it is a thing that like I know like with the second drop, we definitely do a lot of From Texas to Tokyo love, but for this one is just straight up Texas Chicano vibes. For me personally, representing where we're from, who we are as people, and repping and proud. You know what I mean?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
That's a dope shoe, man. It's definitely a dope design for sure. Not too out there. Like this one is real loud. A lot of stuff going on all around the shoe, and this one's a little bit more subtle, but with just that finesse with that pattern all around the shoe.
I think the gold laces are it, man. I don't know why people would want them.
man, the gold laces are definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not even a fan of gold, and I like it.
They do something special, especially because this is like a leather.
Yeah,
And it's
Yeah,
so
they're
sick.
leather
Feels
laces.
good, man. Feels so good.
you don't tie your shoes, do you?
No, I don't tell my
You
shoes
weirdo.
that. I'm not running anywhere, bro. Where am I going?
You gotta run sometimes.
Nah, bro. I face my problems.
You gotta.
Clip it. I love it. I respect it.
Okay.
You know, when I went to Italy and I was one of the things I noticed is it's a modern city, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the same as Tokyo. It's like they preserve their, I guess because it is a little homogenous, maybe that's why. But like that's one thing I wish, not me. I'm just saying not me, but I wish other Mexicans would do is like preserve it
Yeah.
because it'll be lost so quickly.
Yeah.
Within 2 generations.
Yeah.
It's gone. And even if I'm not the biggest fan of like just in Mexican culture, like Chicano shit, whatever. I'm not, but it's like, oh, it's important to preserve that shit. Like,
Yeah. It's our history.
You gotta. Some part of you has to
Yeah.
carry it the
appreciate
way you do. There's people out there that just go at it like, no, this
Right.
is
Yeah.
because in Lubbock, I'm not around it, so I don't see it.
Right.
You're talking about this is us, as our people, but I'm sure it's being done. I hope it's being done.
Yeah, man.
hope
There's
so.
there's a lot of great.
I've seen mariachis like at
Yeah, yeah.
quinceañeras and shit. And I think even in schools they can
Yeah.
go
Shout out to
into the-
Lubbock High Band,
yeah,
bro.
they can
That's
do that.
That's the fam right there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They can do that. So
Yeah, man, it's
I'm glad it's
beautiful.
happening.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But there's certain aspects of it. I'm like, that's fucking sick.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
you have to, man. Because if
But
not,
they're also dickheads, so whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just talking shit.
It's a very fine line, man. Like
Something in my cup. Oh man, what the fuck? I thought I was just drinking water.
got him on it. But yeah, man. No, I
No,
get
but,
what you mean. Yeah,
it
I
needs
get what
to
you
be
mean.
preserved.
Yeah, for sure.
Because everything's so like global. Like this shit. And that's important too. But there was something about the Italian folks that were like, no.
Right. We respect.
It's like it was crazy because I'm sure it's like this here because it was like we're Florence, we're Italian, okay, whatever. She told us, I remember this. Our guide was like, the only thing that unites Italians is soccer and Catholicism.
Yeah.
So it's like in Florence, or like, no, we're Florentine. Like, fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
I really saw it because they were mean. And
Yeah.
then like Rome is like, we're Romans. They're bloody is what they called them or some shit like that. So I mean, it's just like, but for me, it would be more like, no, we're Texan
Yeah.
mixed
sure.
in with
Yeah, we're Chicanos.
Chicano.
Bro. Yeah,
whatever.
we're Chicanos.
No, Tejano.
Tejano.
Yeah, to me it's
Chicanos.
Tejano. But yeah, I like it. I love it. I respect it.
Yeah,
It's really
man.
cool to see people do it.
Yeah, man, we appreciate it. It was definitely something that, like, because I mean, I'm not the brownest cat in the room all the time. I'll be honest. But it's just because I'm light skinned. I'm a light
He
skinned
is.
brother.
What are you trying to say,
He
man?
is.
What are you
Yeah,
trying to
no,
say?
he's got dark skin privileges. I got light skin privileges.
No.
Yeah.
Mine just
bet you get
activates
dark.
under the sun just a little quicker. That's all.
I get sunburned quick, bro. I'm not gonna lie,
You got pussy skin.
dude. I got light skin, bro.
You're gay. Do you have white in you?
No,
Oh, I thought you
not
did.
at all.
That's funny because like me and Chris's family have the same last name.
Yeah,
So
literally in post,
there's two Perez's.
Yeah, and they're like down the street from each other. It's
It's
hilarious.
weird. It's fucking weird.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Good times.
I
Good
forget.
times.
I thought you were a little white.
Yeah, no, definitely not. 100%.
Christopher Vargas.
Okay, would you ever do a post
About.
like the town?
Uh huh.
Would you ever do like a thing like this but for post?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
I think
it-
Post is special, maybe just because grew up there.
yeah, definitely for sure, man. I always I always think to myself, you know what? One day I'm gonna come home and it's gonna be like a homecoming. I'll throw a concert for like their little auditorium, and it's not little; it's a dope auditorium, the one that they built for the high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
nice.
I'd love to do something like that for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, they're growing. I was
Yeah,
just
man.
there.
yeah, man, it
Nice
is
over
growing. Yeah, it's like a little Las Vegas strip of sorts. You
A
know what I mean?
little bit. A little bit. It's weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I just wondering if you would ever like. I'm saying like a season 3 drop for Post.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely down to do it.
That'd be sick.
Will the Post people come out and support? That's the question.
Do the Lubbock people come out and support?
Man, that's also a good question. I wrestle with that all the time, man. Like genuinely, because like I'll go to Oklahoma, sell out show, no problem whatsoever. We'll do some pop ups here in Lubbock, and we're lucky sometimes that people come through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll keep it a stack. I'll keep it 100. Like it just is what it is. And sometimes I think it's because unfortunately, when you grow up here, people have seen all the things that you've come from, the things that you've dealt with, and because they keep you watch out. They keep a super watchful eye because they don't, unfortunately, got anything else going on. And so sometimes they're like, oh, I know this guy. He's from where I'm from. Like, I'm not
You
impressed.
think that's what it is?
Oh yeah, 100%.
wondering.
We've had these conversations.
It's crazy because there's so much. I always say there's so much fucking talent here. So
Oh,
much
yeah.
fucking talent.
Everywhere.
There's a lot of
And
talent
it's
here, man.
just like it's small enough to be like cohesive, but it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I think a lot of times people are like,
Don't get me wrong though. There's a lot of bullshit. So let's also
no,
say
no, no.
that.
Yeah. There-
Yeah.
and I'll be the first one to say there's definitely a lot of, unfortunately, just unnecessary, just unnecessary hate. Like,
Yeah, I know it.
to build something dope, it takes a village. Like, it really does.
It really does.
You know what I mean? Like, and I say this all the time. But rising tide raises all ships.
Certainly does.
That's-
I guess that's a great thing though about the internet
Yeah.
is you can sell out
Yeah.
online. You don't
Yes.
have to do a fucking.
You don't have to
Awful.
show up doing local. And don't get me wrong, I love local as much as anybody else, but there is a time where it's just like, oh, he's not coming to my thing, so I'm not going to his thing.
Yeah.
One of those
because it's
types
so
of
small
things.
enough to like
Yeah,
you say you
just-
pay attention to that.
Just be petty.
And I fall guilty of that too.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. You don't support me.
I drop a like every time.
Oh, I'm not saying you, but yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I drop a like every time, whether or not they rock with me or not.
I
I just,
also,
it is what it is.
I don't know if I've ever like now I'm thinking about it. I think like you gotta do what you gotta do respectfully. Anybody out there listening, like, but doing a pop up every week,
Yeah.
I don't think that's helping.
No, it
I
gets,
think sometimes you gotta be like once a month.
yeah, it gets saturated.
First Friday,
It gets
maybe?
saturated.
I think
And-
it's gotten saturated.
It's gotten super
And-
saturated.
It's really like, but I also get it because you're saying like it's hit or miss. So maybe like this week nobody shows up, but then
Yeah.
but I'm like, yo, you don't have to be doing this every week,
Right.
or you could be working other things behind
Yeah.
the scenes, working on your craft, and then
Yeah.
like boom,
For sure.
once a month. I think once a month.
Yeah. And don't get me
Solid.
wrong, like popping up at the First Friday Art Show, I don't blame you, like at all. Go
That's the place to do it.
enjoy it. Yeah. If you're gonna do it anywhere, definitely do
Yeah,
it there.
that's really where you should.
Yeah. And the only reason that I started to fall back on doing that was just because I have a son. He has to go to his mom's.
Yeah. Oh no.
So I have to take him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had my son full time, so I just couldn't be there the way that I wanted to be there all the time. And not that I didn't have support, right? Like I had other people working the booth for me, and I love those people. They're awesome. But it's just different, like when I can't be there.
But I also think they even limited their booths. Like they
Yeah.
cut it by 50%.
Did they really?
I think. Don't hold me to that. I
Wow.
know they reduced the number of vendors at the Two Dogs area,
Yeah.
which was the spot. I don't know why they did that, but whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know
That's
anything
weird.
about it. Yeah. I don't know those guys over there. So, I know that we've done pop ups over there, but I don't know them personally. So I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I don't either. I haven't been there. in a while.
I haven't been in a while.
I'm not
either.
gonna lie, to you, I just gotten sick of it. I got sick of all this shit.
Yeah. It
I
started.
really have, man.
Yeah,
I
I mean-
I'm Lubbock through
Yeah.
and through, dude.
But
I have seen so much bullshit,
yeah.
and I see why it doesn't work,
yeah.
and I'm just like, not really fuck all of y'all, but fuck all of y'all. Like, no,
Yeah.
like respectfully, like I'm just
Right,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
let's just focus on what we do.
Right.
Fuck the politics. Fuck what he said.
Yeah.
Fuck what he decided to post. Fuck
Right.
what he support. Man, I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Just fucking do your art, man.
Right. Yeah.
There's
got-
always
yeah.
that's
got
the thing
sick
with
of
a
it,
lot of
bro.
artists too. They have a lot of feelings sometimes.
And I guess
They-
so.
they-
It just got-
some artists have a lot of feelings.
You guys
and-
are sensitive as fuck.
Oh shit! I mean, I have my days. But as far as when it just comes to the actual art and the vision, man, that just it uplifts me. It's hard to bring me down.
Which I think now that we're saying it, like I think that's why it works when you go to Oklahoma or
Right.
you know, you go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know you.
Right. Yeah.
This is just cool as shit. Which is again why I'm like, maybe you should just do it once a month.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, it's. I mean, different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? But I know for myself, like, you know, not that we haven't had success here in Lubbock, because we definitely had. I mean, we had the whole store and it was running and gunning and it was beautiful.
I miss it.
Man, I miss it too. I miss it so much all the time. But I also miss traveling, and I was so locked in at the store, I couldn't go anywhere else. You know, so like my business partner Derek, he would go run a pop up in Dallas, and I would want to be there, but I couldn't be there because we had to be open. You know.
Oh, I got you.
So things like that were happening. I was like, I want to go. And even, I'm not going to, well, there's some things that are in the works. But I just know for myself personally, I miss traveling. And I'm going to start traveling again. And I'm so hyped about it. I'm excited
Where are you
about it.
going? Back to Japan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Definitely going back.
That's on my bucket list.
Man. I mean, you're welcome to go. We're going.
You've been there? No.
But now that
Yeah,
I've gone
man,
out of the
man.
country, I want to go to Japan. That's my.
Yeah,
I'd rather go there than anywhere else.
that's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
man. So I'll be bringing some of these bad boys out for sure.
Damn, yes.
You better.
man.
They better
Bro,
step
oh,
foot
yeah,
over
bro.
there.
Dude,
for
I
sure.
fucked up because I saw y'all. You got stickers out there.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I didn't bring stickers to Italy.
Oh
I fucked
no.
up.
Man.
And they, you know, there's areas where it was just riddled. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I want to
man.
put a fucking snake sticker out
So, I'm glad you saw it. I'm glad you saw it because that's dope. There's
here.
people
I wanted
watching.
to put it in the Coliseum.
Dude.
There was a place.
Yeah.
But I
Should-
didn't get to.
I appreciate you rocking the season 3 out there.
I
man.
had to.
Yeah.
I had to do it there.
Yeah,
I
man.
had to.
It's dope, man.
I was like, this is the spot I'm going to do it.
Yes, man.
Pretty cool place.
It is cool. And you know, I mean, we've been into some other countries as well. Some of my friends will just shoot me like a text message, just like, "Yo, I'm rocking it out in Honolulu." You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, so sick, man, so sick. And anytime that I get a text message, whether it's like rocking the shorts, rocking a hat, rocking a shirt, warms my heart to a million pieces. Like, it's a beautiful thing for me. It feels good. I'd imagine when you see people rocking your shoes, it feels good.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's
it's
just
wonderful.
a piece of your mind, a piece of your creativity. It can go places. It don't have to, you know, like we got it right here on this table. Like you said, apparently you want to go back and touch the soil over there. That's beautiful. You know,
Yeah, man.
It can go.
From Shinjuku to Lubbock, Texas. We out there, baby.
Damn, that's crazy. How far is that?
From here, man, I know like a flight from Los Angeles to Tokyo is like 11 to 15 hours, depending upon where you go through. But the first time I went, it's like 21 hours because we flew from here to Canada. I don't know why we jumped on the Canada plane. I think that may have been just the cheapest way to go. But we went to Canada, spent some time in Canada, and then we flew out to Tokyo, and it was a good while, man. We didn't get there till the next day because they're, you know, so
Damn.
far ahead of time that
Yeah,
like
they're
you,
basically in the future, right?
right, yeah, you lose a day. So you're traveling to the future, and I remember texting my mom and like, "Ooh, I'll come back from the future."
That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, 21 hours.
yeah, man.
Golly.
That mug sucked. Like, and I have horrible insomnia as it is. So trying to sleep on the plane with artificial, because we were flying with the sun.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh man, the worst. The
When-
absolute
when we
worst.
came back, we left. It was a 12-hour flight directly,
Yeah,
and it was all day sun.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
yeah.
Shit.
It was
And-
weird.
They have the windows that like you can darken down.
Yeah, it
but
was
it-
funny. Jen was like trying to read a book,
Yeah,
and like everybody had, it was dark, and then she turned. You know, I didn't know that the artificial window, it just got bright as fuck. You're like, God, turn that shit off.
turn it off, bro. Turn it off.
I'm with you because I tried to sleep on a plane because I thought I could sleep anywhere.
Yeah,
I can't
nope.
sleep on a plane.
Nope,
I cannot.
nope. And
It
then
was horrible.
was the time change a big jump for you?
It fucked with my stomach because I was like, I'm just like very like oriented around like eating, you know.
Yeah.
So it just fucked with me. Like it took a few days, but it was coming back. Where it was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like jumping ahead wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
It was coming back and getting
Fucking
adjusted.
sucks.
Yeah.
I gotta go to work.
Oh
I was
man,
like,
that
yeah.
first day back sucks the worst.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything.
You're back to reality, and it's
I was
just like,
like, yeah, I had some shit to do. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm going to bed. This sucks. I got forced myself to stay up. I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep at a normal time and love it.
yeah, for sure, man.
Dude, traveling fucking rules.
It's awesome, man.
It rules.
It's beautiful.
Now's the time to do it before I guess the world goes to shit.
Man,
But
I hope it doesn't, because I'm not going till like the end of July. So
this year?
yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
man.
definitely can't do that.
Yeah, no,
That's
no.
a expensive trip.
I know. I tried to tell Bradley. Bradley act like he can't see my messages, even
Yeah,
though
well,
we
let's not
meet
talk
each other
about
to
him.
death.
Yeah, we won't talk about them. But yeah, damn.
Yeah,
You're
I
going
love
in
it.
July.
Yeah, I'm going in July.
That's-
So yeah, end of July.
That's dope.
Yeah,
What are you
man.
planning on doing out there? Anything new? Or you kind
You
of
got
want
friends out there. Huh?
Yeah, I have
So
some
you
friends
got some
out there.
buddies.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
dope.
That's what you need. Like, you need some
for
bros.
sure. Definitely some bros. And I'm excited, man. I don't want to say
There's
too
two
much.
places you need to visit.
Okay.
I don't know where they are. I think they're in Tokyo.
Okay.
It's a Mexican taqueria
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And then like that.
The honky tonk.
Yes. that
Yes,
one
the
too.
honky tonk.
Those
would
are
be
the
dope.
places.
Yeah.
Bro, I looked for Mexicans in Italy. There was a group that was, tourists. They were from Mexico City, so it was like, yeah, you're not same as me.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I was looking for like something. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like I was looking, bro. Like, I talk a lot of shit about Mexicans. I do.
I've heard it.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need some Mexican food. Like, give me like. I thought we were everywhere.
Yeah.
Apparently not. I
Not?
was looking for like a. Actually, I take that back.
Okay.
So I was in the neighborhood that they filmed The Godfather.
Ooh.
So it was like this. Our guide's like, this is where the real Italians hang out at night.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
hang out here. In that neighborhood, there was a taco, like a Mexican restaurant. There was some Mexicans there. I didn't
nice.
find them,
Nice.
but I wish I did.
How did they accept you being all the alternative?
You know what? That was it. Next time I go anywhere, I'm bringing a cowboy hat. I didn't bring one. I didn't want to fly
No?
with it.
You didn't have one there?
No, I brought my leather jacket, but next time I'm bringing a cowboy hat. There was no dudes out there, both tourists and Italians. There was no dudes with long hair.
No dudes with long
no.
hair?
I didn't see a
Dang.
single one.
Were you a hot commodity, or were they looking at you like,
I mean, you know the old thing. Like they knew I wasn't from there.
oh yeah, for
And
sure.
the one thing I like, if anybody travels, like learn the language a little bit,
yeah,
obviously, but like
Yeah.
the fucking, what they fucked me is the fucking taxis. I
Really?
learned this like towards the end. They were like, yeah, they're gonna drive you around like long.
Build the
Yeah, they're like
the rate up.
like
yeah.
you could get there quicker. Don't take these taxis because they're like they're gonna fucking just fucking and they're like that because they know
just
you're
to
tourists.
stack up the bread.
Yeah, they're like they
Yeah.
know you're tourists, and I wondered that because some of those fares are like
they were
expensive.
high.
It's like goddamn motherfucker.
Even if you
Yeah.
enjoyed it and wanted to sightsee, it was still a little
I was
expensive.
like,
It was
fuck
still
this, just get me
expensive.
home.
Man,
Driving through some random neighborhoods, like, dude, what's going on?
was it walkable though? Could you walk? or
Very
you didn't trust?
walkable in Venice and in Florence.
Okay.
Very walkable cities, and in Rome it's kind of walkable, but like there's some like just like it's a lot bigger.
Does it make you wish that Lubbock was walkable?
I could care less for walking.
Yeah.
Like, yes and no. I like
Lubbock is spread out.
I like the freedom of driving.
Yeah.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like walkable shit. I guess technically, like I like to.
Yeah.
I like open drive. Like because when you think of a walkable city, you're like
Yeah.
fucking
Everything is
you're
cramped.
compact.
Yeah.
I imagine Tokyo's way worse.
Way worse.
And
yeah.
I'm like, I get claustrophobic. I need space.
Bruh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Like even if I like bought a house and love it, like I
Yeah.
need,
Wide
I need
open
I need
spaces,
an
you're the
alley.
Dixie Chicks.
I need an alley. I need space between houses because there's new neighborhoods here and there, whatever.
Yeah.
Even like I think where you live, I mean, there's just some space.
Yeah.
I need space.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
want to
need
be
a little bit of room.
I don't want to be
Room to breathe.
Did you? Well, I don't know. Sorry.
No, I was
good?
wiping off the
There was
dirt.
extra
that I kicked
spray
it.
in there.
Yeah. So
How's the weather over there?
it was perfect.
Yeah,
It was like
70s.
Yeah. 70s.
Easy low 70s or something.
It rained a few times, but nothing.
Was it windy?
No.
Nothing
been
like here.
nice.
You
Nothing.
know how this
nice.
shit is here.
It's
God.
ridiculous.
There is a,
This wind will blow you all the way over there.
dude. I'm so happy because I missed the day that it was like horrible.
Yeah.
when it got really windy here.
Yeah.
I missed it, so thank God.
Dude, thank God.
I heard it was shit.
Yeah, it
Dude,
sucked.
Sucked, bro.
It sucked.
It's just blowing dirt. You go outside, you get the grit in your teeth. The worst.
Also, one thing you don't think about too is like over there, the weather's consistent.
Yes.
Here, it's like
It's
summer
up
and winter
down,
in
up
one
and
fucking
down, up
day.
and down, yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a lot of great things about. I need to go to other countries, but there's a lot of great things about, I guess Europe, but America rules. Like it's just America rules. Like
Why do you think that though?
I don't know.
I mean, it does. Let's be clear. But why? What was it?
I also think like I was bamboozled by the internet because
Okay.
I went there thinking like I had the foresight like, okay, am I being propagandized? Totally am, because when I went over there, I looked for things that they say is going on in Europe,
Yeah.
and I didn't see it. So I was
Nice.
like, all right, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, but like being inundated in the culture for like a few, once you're in it, you're like, oh, this dude has to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's got to feed his kids. He's pissed off because whatever, the city did. It's the same problems here as it is over there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still felt like there's this energy in Americans, like individuality, like, nah, fuck you. And it can be an asshole shit, but I feel like Americans are like, nah, you don't tell me what to do. I'm free. Like, I know that sounds silly, but I felt like those people, they're more like, no, we're a collective, we're a group, we're chilling. We're not gonna uprise. We're fine. We're just, But I guess also the Italians are just real relaxed people.
Yeah.
Shit was just real relaxed, which
Yeah.
was sweet to get away from.
Where else did y'all go?
Venice, Florence, and Rome. But in Florence, we took a trip to 3 other towns to go to the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. Dude, one time when we were going there, I woke up and I swear it looked like Lubbock. It was
Really?
like really weird. There was windmills.
Yeah.
And it just was like the terrain looked like post almost, and I was like, "What?" I thought
You
I
got
was in,
some similar elements.
yeah, because I had fell asleep on the bus, and when I woke up, I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought I was in fucking West Texas. That's
Nice,
cool.
bro. Nice.
Nah,
Missing
but
home.
Yeah, Texas rules. America rules.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know how else to say it.
As awesome as it is to travel, I think, you miss home just because, like, without a doubt. Yeah, I didn't worry about it. Like, you're free.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think there's that underlying feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know if they know it because they've only been there,
Right.
but it's like,
Did you feel any kind of way like you couldn't act up or like, yeah?
I mean, I was on my piece. I didn't want to end up fucking around.
Yeah.
And also, like, they're not drinkers.
No.
They drink. They leisurely just chill. Like, I remember I ordered one beer at lunch, and we ate, and I ordered another one. Only 2. The second one, she was like, "Really? You want another one?" So it's like that. Like, they don't overdo it.
Was it like 8% or 9% or something, or was it?
No, it was just a Peroni. It's regular beer.
Yeah.
So like they were like, no, like, so I think, and I St. Patrick's Day, I went out to go get fucked up. Like I was like, nobody wanted to go, so I'm like, I'm gonna go to this Irish bar. It's right across from our hotel. I'm gonna go get fucked up with the locals. Man, this fucking place was all American girls. It was like I was on Broadway. Like, this sucks. I wanna be
it
with
wasn't the same.
I want to be with the locals. I feel like I'm on fucking at crickets or something. Man.
Yeah.
It sucks. But other than that, no. I mean, I think one time Jen smoked weed over there, and it was like cops pulled up, and she was scared.
Oh,
So they were all worried about me acting a fool, but she was over there like, nah.
Shit.
But the
was it
cops
not
don't-
legal over there? Or is it?
It's like here. It's like in Lubbock. It's like CBD.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
They sold it on the street and a vending machine, but it's like she got all paranoid. Yeah, man.
It happens.
Yeah, man. I think it's such a blessing to be able to travel.
Yeah.
But as like I can see as a creative, it being really, really important to do. There's definitely things I took away from that, just even spiritually.
Really?
That I'm like, I will implement.
Did you go to the
that.
Vatican?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
That was a spot. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But there was just like things and shit I heard, and it was like, oh, you could put that into art.
Yeah, man.
I also understood art for the
Yeah.
first time when I went there.
Okay,
I was
talk
like,
about it.
oh, Like, because some of the world's most famous art is in these places.
Okay.
And I'm like, I understand why people would spend millions of dollars on this.
Yeah.
But I understand why people would travel. Like, if you told me I'm flying 12 hours to Rome to go see the Sistine Chapel or see these Leonardo da Vinci paintings, before that, I would have been like, you're an idiot. Now I'm like, yeah, totally. You should go see. It just does, I don't know, just to think of like shit that people aren't doing now, people did 500 years ago. It's what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know about it, man. It's just, you see it, you're like,
Yeah,
I get art
Not
now.
only that, the building itself, the Vatican itself,
yes. This is also
it's also where the art is placed in art compared to, we
Reject-
got brick buildings here
reject
that
modernity, man, because that shit's fucking gay. After being over there, it's like you're saying, you get these fucking squares, like everything's round, 90 degrees here. It's ugly.
Yeah.
Over there, fucking shit's rules, man. It's like,
man.
I'm sure it's the same in Japan. It's like it just
Yeah.
it feels like it's made with love.
Yes.
And that sounds gay as fuck, but
No, it's a real thing, man.
Yeah.
I think that,
I think the Japanese have perfected it.
Yeah, no, I think that there's a beautiful blend. I think you can have both, but you have to treat both equally right? Like over there in Japan, they respect the past, right?
Yeah.
They honor it, they preserve it, but they also know that we live in the present and we want to give way to the future, right? So they
They probably do it the best, huh?
yeah, I would say so. Personally.
That was a weird thing too. I tell you, like, I love this country, like, but you have to, like, if you understand like how we got here.
It's ugly. Yeah, it's ugly.
So it's like in Rome, particularly, like you're in a modern city, but it's built on and with shit that was made 2,000 years ago. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's like here, there's nothing left of what was once was.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad.
Super sad.
It's like there is nothing. Even like the people before the Native Americans, because there's people before the Romans, that shit was still there.
Yeah.
Like people before the Native Americans, there's not enough left of that. Definitely nothing left of the Native Americans. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like we fucked up there, but whatever. What can you do?
Yeah.
But I respect. Like, I have a lot more like, I don't know. I loved it.
Yeah.
I just have this feeling like I need to. Now we've always said that, like, being a pirate.
Yeah.
I need to travel the 7 seas.
Yeah, man.
It seems like it should be done.
For sure. Like I think and I always say this is the reason I love movies, is because it's the cheapest way that I can experience something brand new, right?
Yep.
It's the cheapest way to do it. So I go to the movies to do it, but like it's the cheapest way to visually experience something brand new. And for me as an artist, like I take away a lot. I mean, I just watched Sinners. It was incredible.
I've heard a lot about this.
It's dope. I don't want to overhype. Let me be clear. I don't want to overhype it. It is what it is.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. It's worth watching. Worth watching in the actual movie theater. Go. Don't be bootleg.
I don't even know what it's about. So
Okay. All right. Why pause it?
no, we're good. Let me cut that part out. Just thought I'd throw a joke for you, Epi. My bad.
All right, good, good.
We
He
need
looked
to
at
be in
me.
the conversation.
He looked at me funny.
I'm sinking it in. That's all good.
All right, we're back.
You got a lighter? No,
I
no
don't
lighter.
have a lighter. Sorry. You want me to get you one?
Well,
You got
Can you get one?
cigarettes?
Can
Yeah.
we pause for a second? I gotta take a leak in.
I forgot to charge him.
no, it's all good.
What you been up to, Epi?
Just same old, man. Trying to perfect the craft. Looking, putting out some dope shoes, dope art. Car wash. I told you I started a little car wash, mobile wash. That's pretty fun. Of course, with the week I just started rain and dirt and all. You
Well,
know.
they'll hit you up after.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
What's it called? Plug it real quick. Tell the people about it.
EG3. Well, that's the shoes. Wow, that's the only thing I like to plug is my art, man. I
You
kinda,
don't want people tell them about it, so they'll hit you up.
Hey, started a mobile wash, everybody. Just hit me up, Instagram, Facebook, same handle, whatever, at least for now. You need to wash, quick wash. Try to keep it low. I'm just starting out. Give me a shout.
How about you charging?
Just something like that, like the big trucks and stuff. It's probably like $30, dude.
Really?
Yeah, probably like $30. I know there's a lot of competition. That's a lot of competition out there too, man. A lot of people do it. Hell, me and my uncle used to do it years ago, but I was more focused on detailed when I first started, just the inside and the more detailing. But it's like more people wanted washes, not details. You know, because you meet strangers and stuff. I get it. They they don't necessarily want you in their car, and then you know you're like, hey, you want me to get rid of the trash? You don't necessarily know what trash. You might throw away some mail that they need. You know, so it can you know. And I've actually ran into that before. Like, oh, and I was like, well, I'm sorry. You told me to throw away the trash. I didn't know what was trash. You know, and I was way young. Shit, if I'm 33, that was back in when I was 20, 21, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done anything like that, but it's fun. I've always enjoyed it, and I've had a lot of. I've done all kinds of jobs, dude. A lot of jobs.
Is that one picking up though? This one?
Not too bad. It's a slow start, like I said, but a lot of them was building, but a lot of them even cancel. You know, they'll schedule and then they'll look at the weather and be like, hey, you know, let's go ahead and postpone it. But other than that,
yeah, it's fucking dust blowing every
yeah,
10
dude,
minutes.
Sucks, bro.
You missed that dust storm for sure.
I'm so glad I did.
Yeah, I'm glad you
I
did
had
too.
to clean it up because landscape. So
Oh yes.
my boss was like, "This is the dirtiest he's ever seen Lubbock." That's what he told us.
Sucks, bro.
It's crazy.
Ready to jump back in it?
Yeah, we've been ready.
All right, let's go.
So don't say anything racist.
Done.
All right. Yeah, we're back. Bringing Epi in the conversation apparently. 'Cause Chris
Yeah, man. I
talks
felt,
too much.
I was definitely.
good,
I missed
good.
my boy. Dog.
Yeah, dude. I've been trying to get him to come on here even the last few times, but you know, life. Everybody got their own
Would you
stuff.
get scared
and
or what?
That's what
See
he,
me, I'm big dog
That's
now,
what he
Brett.
said. That's what he said. He's like, I don't know, man. Roy might try to hip toss me or something.
It's been
Anytime you want. Both of them. No homo. Anytime you want to come on, anytime you want to get hip tossed.
Man, I appreciate it. Nah, man, I was honestly life, and I mean, after I shut the store down, I mean, you know, obviously a lot of stuff happened all at once, and I was just like, I just need a break.
Yeah.
I need a break for a hot minute. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it feels good. My boy Epi feel invigorated again just by like collabing with this man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude, I enjoy it, man. It's just like we've said before, man. It's just working with other creators, just trying to, you know, just bring a vision together, and that's just what it's all about, man. Just and then the darts. This man right here is telling me, he's like, man, just keep throwing the darts, whether if it's with me, with anybody else, just throw the darts, dude. If you feel you want to do it, just get it done, however you can get it done. And you know, a lot of these stuff, like you said, that one even took almost a year, and that's a good relief too, because we don't try to push it. You can be on a deadline or something that's different, but you know, when you're doing something that you really want to put out and you want to put as much love and time into it, it's sometimes you can find yourself pushing it, like where you know you're trying to rush it, and that's where things can go. Because we've even had scheduled, you know, between me and him, we've had scheduled stuff, not to the public, and even then we're still, if it's just me and him, you know, we say a deadline and it doesn't work out, you know, hey, I got to go take, you know, Gavin somewhere, you know, something comes up, it's good. We're not so set on stuff,
Right.
and it's less stressful.
Yeah.
It can be, but it's fun, dude.
Seems like a lot of fun.
It was good, man. Yeah, for sure. And I think me and Epi, we've hung out hundreds of hours at this point. You know what I mean? So we kind of like, I'll throw something out and he like instantly knows.
Oh no, man! You haven't invited me over to your house in a while,
Bro,
boxing.
my bad, bro. I know we haven't done much. Again, like I said, I had a whole bunch of stuff happen to me like all at once. So I just kind of.
But to be fair, every time, the 2 times I went to his house for boxing, those 2 times I've ever watched it, and the guy I rooted for lost both times. So,
And
it might be bad luck.
I guess technically you lost 3 times because apparently Domino's didn't end up too good for you.
I don't remember. I was drunk.
Man.
Yeah, I thought that's why you didn't want to go, man, because Domino's.
I love Domino's.
Yeah, no, we had a great time.
I'm messing with you, Roy.
Every time you come
No, I
over,
really
it's
don't
cool.
even remember.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, what?
Man, there were good times. And even with all of that, you know what I mean? Like, you know, life be life.
You need to bring that shit back.
Yeah, man.
Bros.
Yeah, the bros. Pirates. Definitely got to get back on the Pirates.
Well, the other 2 pirates, I don't know about them, but yeah.
What happened, bro?
Well, Swag's got a baby now.
Swag does have a baby
So
now.
that's why he kind of disappeared.
Yeah, and he didn't disappear. He's still out there. I love
Well,
it.
I saw him yesterday.
Yeah.
That's
Did
what
you
I was
really?
with yesterday.
Nice.
We were going to go to a baseball game, but.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess my invite got lost in the mail.
Sorry.
That's why invitation got lost.
Well, it's like you're saying, like, it's weird because, like, without throwing my personal information out there,
Yeah.
I'll cut this out. Bradley, he left Snake Pit, so he's
Yeah.
no longer part of it.
I don't think that he left as
No,
much
he
as...
he officially
Well, remember, he's also a teacher. So
no, well, yeah, but he's got a girlfriend now.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So he's
So-
in love. Let the boy be in
I'm
love.
not mad at it. I'm just telling you what's happening.
Okay.
And me and the other one, we're on a sort of a break. So it's like,
Oh, I
so
knew
it's
it.
like,
Okay. So it's
so I too am now I'm back. I too am rearranging things, and it's like, you know, yeah. But Swag, he only gets what, one night of fucking every
Right.
6 months, which
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
blame him. You got to be involved in those kids' lives.
100%.
They're
He's being
babies.
a good dad.
Yeah, he's being a great dad. So
Absolutely.
I'm not mad at any of it.
Yeah.
It just should have changed even here.
Yeah,
And
man.
like with the Lords, I believe like they're taking a hiatus,
Yeah.
and
Sometimes you got to. Like, and you know, not to throw all my business out there, but I had a lot happen to me all in the same year and a half. And like, even myself, you know, like everything was going great. And then it was just like a rocket ship crash in the sky.
it's weird how it happens. Just
Yes, out of
fucking
nowhere.
hit you.
Was not expecting it. Not anything I had any direct hands in, but I'm having to deal with all the fallout. You know what I mean? And I was just like, you know what? Respectfully, like as much as I love the game and as much as I love putting out drops, because at that point we were putting out drops every month.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I need some time to myself. I need to like really just, you know.
This is this weird, delicate balance I'm trying to figure out because I feel like I can't miss a week.
Right.
Because with the podcast, like
Yeah.
I cannot miss
Yeah,
a
for
week.
sure. And you, dude, you've
Over
been.
and
That's
over.
good.
Like,
That's
I have like
good, though.
7 that I need to put out.
That's
Yeah,
good.
you've been on
So
it,
it's
man.
like I don't. It's self-imposed. I'm like I don't get a break,
Right.
and it's weird because I'm like that. What I just told you in my life
Yeah.
is like, oh, I could see like taking a hiatus, but then I get FOMO very easily,
100%. Because
and then
at the end of the day, the world keeps spinning,
it's
my man.
fucking
It
crazy.
keeps spinning.
Yeah.
And no matter how much you contribute to it, no matter how much of a legacy you think that you're building, the world keeps spinning.
Yeah.
Genuinely and respectfully. It just does.
Yeah, and this is another like what I'm about, like my time in Italy. Like they don't seem to care about that shit. Like I love capitalism. I love like like making money.
Right.
It's great. I
Yeah.
think it does something to you, but you got to be careful.
Yeah.
And they got it right, where it's like, oh, just relax, chill. You know, like,
Yeah.
eat dinner for 4 hours because you're not gonna miss anything. That's how they were doing it. Like it was 4 hour dinners.
Wow.
It's like you're fine.
Yeah.
Just relax. And I kind of want to take that, but
I
to
think
me, it's like
that's a poor people thing.
I was just about to say this in a way. I was about to say like, but when you do aspire to be somebody great, it's like that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You can go fucking cry over there for all I give a fuck. You know, it's kind of like that too. Like it's
Yeah.
weird. It's like I'm at these crossroads too. It's like, what kind of man do you want to be? Do you want to miss out on all this shit? That's a sacrifice, right? That's what it takes
Right.
to be at the top dog. Do I want that?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
It's a weird balance, bro. It's a weird balance.
And also that too with the being, and being that top 5%, whatever.
Yeah.
There is no balance.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as balance for
Yeah.
them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But I'm like, at what cost? I need to learn what's the cost. Now I'm getting it. Oh, this is
Yeah.
your health, your family,
Yes.
wow, that shit. Oh, okay. Well, which is
100%.
important. It's important, but then you don't also want to lose yourself in it.
Nope.
It's a weird balance, and I wish Americans were more like, just relax.
Could be chill.
Let's
could
take
be-
a day
yeah.
off. Let's
But
go fuck around.
yeah.
But
That's
then
a hard one.
for me though, it's like if I fuck around for one day, I'm fucking around for a week. You know, it's just the truth.
Can
I'm just
linger
like,
on.
I can't just
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, we've all kind of went our separate ways now.
Yeah.
We can get back at it.
Yeah. For
Play
sure.
dominoes at
Yeah.
Hey,
Some
you heard
bones.
that?
Yeah,
Or,
bro. Yeah, I'll throw a bone.
Or some
Sesh.
some pong.
yeah, so I can beat you again.
Yeah, no way. Come on, you can't be lying to
I
your
heard about
viewers.
this
Come
vicious
on, man.
rematch. I've heard about this.
Come on.
You remember that? You lost.
No, absolutely
You
not.
lost.
Absolutely not. You can't be lying to your viewers, dude. Come on. We got to stay credible here.
I'm a
We
lot of
gotta-
things.
on all accounts.
Happy, I'm a lot of things. Liar's not one of them. I don't lie.
Well, that was misleading.
I beat you at the cast.
No.
I sunk that one.
No,
from
it
10
was
feet.
It was me. It was me and Yash.
Yeah, now we beat you.
No,
I don't remember who I played with, but I beat you.
Bradley.
Oh.
That's probably.
Yeah, I obviously have a drinking problem. you know. So
Hey man,
We all have.
We're learning.
We all have.
We're learning.
You know what? I was just saying. I was thinking this. That's for the people. I lie, I cheat. I still. How sick is that slogan?
Man, shout out to Eddie Guerrero.
How sick is that?
What an OG.
I lie,
Latino heat.
Latino heat, bro.
Latino
Not
world order.
cheating still.
Hey, I firmly believe it. The Latinos are next, bro.
Dude,
You gotta be careful. You're sleeping on them
100%.
motherfuckers.
100%. Like, even when they made The Wrestler, instantly everybody's thinking Pedro Pascal plays Eddie Guerrero in a movie for A24. If that movie doesn't happen, thumbs down, bruh.
What's this?
Eddie Guerrero?
No, the wrestler.
So, not the wrestler, the Iron Claw, my
Iron
bad.
Claw.
Yeah, Iron Claw.
That's
yeah,
what I thought
yeah,
you were talking about.
So, what's his name? Dang, I just went. Was it Chavo? His cousin, Eddie Guerrero's cousin. He was in WWF as well.
Okay.
Chavo
Yeah.
Guerrero.
Yes, Chavo Guerrero. He trained all those guys in the Iron Claw.
Oh.
Yes, so they're like
The Von
super
Erichs?
close. Yes, the Von Erichs in that movie. Zac Efron. He's the one that trained them in the ring.
Oh, like for real, like real.
Yes.
Life. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Like to
yes,
get
yes,
their
yes.
acting.
To get the
Yeah,
acting.
that
to get the
movie.
Yes.
acting.
You want to talk about a movie?
Dude, Iron
I
Claw.
cried like a little baby.
Really?
you seen the Iron Claw?
I have not.
You haven't seen the Iron Claw?
I started it, but
Yeah.
I haven't finished it.
I
It's a
left
good.
the
It's a
theater,
good
I
film.
started crying,
Get to
bro.
man tears, bro.
Really?
Bro.
Man tears.
Why did?
I
How
was
come
just
you
in
tell
a-
me how good the cheese was, man? God, dog.
I was just.
I've
in
been
a-
asking
it was just
everybody
one of
for some
those
tear
days
jerkers,
I
man.
was in a I left the theater because I was like, I'm bawling my eyes out. That
Really?
movie
Man,
is so
yeah.
fucking sad.
If you want to cry hard, yeah, go ahead.
Like if you've lost a bro, don't go watch it. How about that? Like if you've lost a bro, it's the
Yeah.
worst movie to watch.
Yeah.
Like you're like,
It'll
God,
tug on those heartstrings, bro.
God, the
Genuinely.
ending. Oh,
Yeah, it's a beautiful movie. Beautiful movie.
that's a great movie.
Should have won Best Picture, honestly. Like, and now that we know
Yeah,
that
those
the Academy
bastards.
Awards were not even watching the
They're
movies,
so gay. Over
that
there
is
with
that is
shit.
ridiculous, bro. That is.
I didn't even know that.
ridiculous.
I thought. I mean, I get like, okay, you know, I didn't know they didn't even watch it at all.
That's crazy
that
work,
is
bro.
ridiculous.
Yes, because there's
Makes
so many
sense.
movies.
It makes sense
So many
now.
movies.
Well, they gotta have, you know,
Like the Academy
They gotta
didn't
have-
watch it.
Yeah, the Academy they admitted that they were not all
Yeah.
watching the
They
movies.
gotta make sure the criteria there's
It's stupid.
X amount
It's
of
stupid.
women.
We're
X
done with
amount
being
of-
woke.
yeah,
We're
they-
done with being woke, bro.
To even be
We're done.
Thank you.
considered
We're
to be
done.
watched by the
To
Academy.
be
that's-
in the list, you have to
Yes.
have like certain amount of
Those-
women, black people, whatever,
Yes,
gays, whatever.
dude,
Yeah,
all of it. And the thing
it's
is,
all
like,
fucking fake. Apparently now it's confirmed to be fake.
it's confirmed to be fake, which is why nobody was watching because we're all like, we realized right off the bat, why did this movie win Best Picture? Nobody even watched this movie. Oh, because it's saying something? What is it saying?
oh, look at me, I'm so impressed.
Yes, bro, we're out of here, bro. Nah, we're done with it, bro. We're done with it. And that's not to minimize anybody, but to not honor freaking filmmakers.
True
bro.
art.
You know what I mean? Like, true artists are out there. You're telling me that the Iron Claw shouldn't have won over what? You don't even know what movie won that year because nobody watched it. The Iron Claw,
That movie rules.
it's incredible, bro. And I don't mean to overhype it, Epi, and I'm sorry if you watching it, it sucks. But it is a beautiful, beautiful movie.
See, he's taking like the artistic approach, like even just objectively saying, like just watching it as a non-film critic almost.
It's
a great
still
movie.
good.
just
It's
a
still great.
fantastic
It's still
movie.
good.
And it is incredibly sad story.
Oh man, it'll get you.
Dude, do you know much about the Von Erichs?
I do not. No, I do not.
They were wrestling.
Yes.
They excluded a brother from the story, and it was still incredibly sad.
Really?
Yeah, there was another brother that died, and they excluded him from the story, and it was still horrible to watch.
Yep.
Like you're like, fuck. He was just on Theo Von, by the way.
Yeah, I did see that.
I don't have it in me
Yeah.
to watch it. I can't.
Dude.
I've never been impacted by a movie more
Yeah,
than that movie.
it's a beautiful.
Guardians
movie.
of the Galaxy
worth
3 almost did it for me.
watching. Good.
Who?
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 did it for me, and then it was this one. It was like, oh fuck! I can't.
If you're
watch
not
it.
crying, you have no soul.
you
That's it.
are not human.
Yeah,
I don't know. Please watch it and tell me.
watch it.
Oh well.
At least if like you might not cry. I don't know if you're emotional or whatever, but like you might.
Oh,
be,
yeah.
You're gonna be
And
sad.
It's not even about being emotional. It's just like genuine man tears.
That'll make a grown man.
Yeah,
cry. You
it makes
as a
grown men
man,
cry.
you're supposed to fucking cry
Yeah.
watching that movie. It is so sad.
I watched a Bill Burr thing today. It's like men have unfortunately, two emotions that we're allowed to have, which is pissed off, mad, and fine. That's it.
Yeah.
Anything in between that, we don't get the ability to enjoy the way that everybody else does because they label it as something else. But if you watch the Iron Claw, which I would highly recommend, especially you, if you haven't seen the Iron Claw, it's an A24 movie. Zac Efron, he deserved the best picture.
All the people listening, they've probably seen it. Shout out to the bros.
Zac Efron is incredibly jacked in that movie.
You know what's crazy? Not to turn the
Yeah.
yes, he is. It also inspires you to start lifting.
Yes.
But like, what's crazy is I don't know my fan base.
No.
I don't know who listens. I really don't know, and I know people do.
Drop a comment if you listen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fully aware people do, but I don't know if it's like young. Well, the demographics on
The
YouTube.
YNs?
No, they don't listen.
Young ninjas?
I hope they do.
Young
I'm trying to
ninjas.
lead them to the light, but I don't know who listens. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I wish I had some dogs listening.
Yeah.
And maybe I do. I don't know.
Some dogs, some bros, some
dog.
gals. I'm down with the gals
Fucking
listening.
Gals don't listen to
The
this.
gals need to listen. I need to know how we're feeling.
Can I have one of these?
Yeah. No.
It's water.
It's yeah.
It's liquid death. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm for everybody because I have
Yeah.
women and everybody,
Yeah.
but I don't know who listens.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Comment if you're listening. Drop a like if you're listening. We need to know. The Snake Pit needs to know who's out there.
yes,
Sure.
sir.
Like it. And I don't know, like if people listen more on, they listen to audio more. But I don't know. I don't know who listens.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm trying
man.
to figure that shit out too.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
We love it. We love to see it. I know I've been keeping up.
Did
Oh,
you liked the last guest I had on, didn't you?
I did. Really cool gal.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to Lorna.
The criminal
Yeah, if you ever
defense.
get in trouble, hit her up, Lorna. Will
No. Yeah, I thought it was a very interesting episode. I dig it. I dig it.
Epi wanted to have a debate of sorts.
Wait, about what?
Well,
Let's hear it. Right now?
no. But like I said, I thought it was very interesting. And being somebody like most people, I think probably even Chris,
You've been to jail, huh?
I'm a 2-time felon.
Oh,
convicted,
shit.
Though. Yes. So
Okay.
being somebody that's dealt with that
Artist
legal
first and
system.
foremost. Let me be clear.
Huh?
I said artist first and foremost.
Oh yeah.
My
I,
boy.
and
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Redeem,
be
baby.
an artist today if it didn't take those stupid mistakes that I made. But it was very interesting. Very interesting to see a public defender, right? Yeah, public defender, and just the
She was, yeah.
just the lingo and the perspective. It was very interesting and admirable for sure. And I think a lot of people, I thought that episode deserved a lot more a lot more views just on the insight alone of somebody locally to speak on something of that matter. And because you don't have it, and you were able to get that in here, and I thought it was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
But I also thought that deserved more views.
Well, I think across the board you deserve that, but something like that, like, and there's the criminality or whatever you want to call it here in Lubbock is actually rising, and
Bro,
I
it's
don't know.
crazy,
There's a
That's
lot.
what I hear.
This last month,
Sucks, man.
there's been like 3 murders, and they're all like
Yeah.
20 years old. 20-year-olds murdering,
yeah,
you
man.
know.
Like young bros.
Yes.
People.
One of
so I'm
them-
trying to lead them to the light.
Yeah, man, that's it, man. Like, genuinely, like, it is super sad. Like, there's just not any room for it in the world. Like, bro, fight all that you want to. Fight. Take the L. Learn how to take a L. But these dudes out here these days, they don't want to take a L, so they just start shooting.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's weird because I'm pretty pro gun,
Yeah.
but it's just like
Well,
It's not the gun.
there's a fine line between actual defense, which, in
Yeah.
my opinion only, of course, where it should be taking place. Of course, your home, if somebody's literally forcing assault on you at the time, but not as far as tensions get high, you bump heads, you don't
Talk it out or fight it out.
Quick draw on somebody for.
nobody wants to fight.
Nobody wants to fight because nobody wants to take that L.
I'm telling you,
They'll wait for you to get out the club and then pop you.
I'm telling you, they don't
Happened to
want
my cousin, unfortunately.
They don't
Were you
want
related
to
to
shoot
that guy?
either.
Out at Cowpokes?
Yes,
You were related to him?
Lorenzo,
Yes,
my
man.
cousin, bro. It was about a year ago.
Super sad.
Tragic. There's a lot of things that I can't talk about on here, but yeah, it shouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
No.
definitely not. But that's the norm now. That's the
Unfortunately.
norm. Like, you feel like you got the dub because you're in the club and you're talking crazy and you got the upper hand, whatever, and then they just wait for you to come out. This is one exit.
That's what happened. Sucks. Yeah, I don't know how to solve this issue.
I don't go to
Other
the
than
clubs.
I think, well, there's a lot, there's a lot of variables you can say, but
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a red pill dude saying this shit. Like, don't go to the club. Like, that's not the problem.
Yeah.
I think it's like, you got to be. I think Obama like starts at the home. I think that's where it is. Like, these kids don't grow up with parents, and it leads a life of frustration, anger, all kinds of shit, and you're just like, yeah, I'll pick up this gun. I'm a bad motherfucker. They never hit the gym.
Yeah.
They never felt good about themselves. Whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell young bros, like, get off the nog,
Yeah.
hit the gym,
Yeah.
love yourself. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you grew up without a parent. Like, I can't. Nobody can control that.
Right.
But you gotta. If you have to turn to Jesus, turn to Jesus. And I don't even want to be that kind of guy to say that.
Yeah.
But that works. It's like, all right.
Yeah. I'm that guy. If I'm honest, like,
Just like you gotta figure, and it's so easier said than done, but like it is such an issue. Like you're saying, like I think this kid was 22, done, life, prison, he murdered somebody, bro. That
and
sucked.
for what?
For nothing.
For words?
And then now your life is lost and their life is lost. It's like I don't know how to solve that issue other than like tell the young bros like don't I think there's an underlying. I don't ever want to feel like I'm sending a message on this because I just like talking, but it's like I do see the demographic. Speaking of which, it was like 20 to 30. Or like 8, whatever.
Yeah.
That's who listens to this, and I'm like, yo, bros, like stay away from that shit. Like,
Yeah.
if it does take you not going to the club, then unfortunately don't go to the fucking
Don't go
club.
to the club.
If it's
Don't go to the
that
club.
bad
Yeah.
for you, then
Yeah.
don't go. But I
Don't
don't
go
want
to
to
the
be that
club.
guy either.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, bro, like there's so much more.
Were you a big clubber?
Oh, I love it. This is what I'm telling you. Like, this is why, like, I'm surprised if
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing
if
wrong
we're
with-
speaking on these issues. Like, I'm surprised I never got shot. We were out here fucking awful at the club. You know what I mean? Like, nobody fucking fuck you. It was just like we got lucky.
Yeah.
We got lucky. But it's like I'm trying to tell the young bros, like, if you just love yourself first, that's where it starts. I think
Yeah.
they don't love. It's like.
They're always trying to prove themselves. They're always trying to prove
There's so
themselves.
much more shit, and it sucks that they don't have guidance. They don't have like a parental figure, and I think that's the major issue. I don't know. Fuck, what am I? I'm 28. I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
But I think that's the biggest issue is like they don't have a dad. They don't have nothing like to fucking steer him.
Yeah, it
And
could be a lot
there's-
of
and-
variables too. Like a lot
and
of
then-
they don't teach us how to be self-aware and control your emotions and realize
That's a huge issue.
and even they don't teach that in school. They don't teach that, and if nobody's teaching our parents that, which they didn't, they have to. Some people have parents maybe that were passive aggressive, or there's all different kinds of stereotypes. But at the end of the day, there's not really. They don't teach that, but they do teach it to offenders. That's where they will teach that. If you seek out help and you're in trouble and you're in the system, they will teach that. But why does it take?
When it's too late.
Well, some people it's too late. Not
Or when you're already in there.
being a prime example. Me, it wasn't too late, but not everybody gets a second chance.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it can all come full circle with
That's one of the
how
things
much
I
money
took
you
from-
got, or if you don't have any money, you get a public defender. Even I've had paid attorneys that burnt out on me when I needed it. Got paid in full, and I didn't hear from them 6 months. Found out they dipped town, and so it's a wild place, man. It can be.
I think that's another reason I wish people listen to that pod. Is like we said it on the pod. Like it could be you.
Yeah,
You're one move removed from that.
One small
Life, like we were saying, life
small
can
mis-
hit you, and you're just like, "Fuck this!" I'll fucking, it sucks. I don't know how to solve it.
Yeah, you can have one bad thought, one fuck it moment, and you decide to act on that, not even thinking about the consequences, because we don't. We kind of just make choices and deal with them after. But sometimes we have to realize that, hell, we get hammered drunk and we can't even open the keys to our car, but we still,
Is that what you got, DW?
I have to. But
Better be careful.
yeah, no.
There's a lot of those too, man. This
Yeah.
town.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
on Lubbock
unfortunately.
mug shots every day.
You're on Love and Mark Shots?
One time I was.
you were on the shackled studs.
I was 18.
Dang.
That was 10 years ago, so we're fine.
Yeah, all right.
People don't know my government name, so they can't search me.
Ipso facto.
It's a. Oh, I'm just joking.
You can say it, I'll bleep it out.
Man. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, I'm blessed because I do come from a single parent home. Like I have every reason to wild out, and I did when I was young. It's only by the grace of God that I was able to like genuinely like move past some of that stuff. Like I remember one time I was in handcuffs because I was wilding out in the club. I was a very angry young man. I was getting in fights every time I got the chance. Like just somebody looking at me weird or pushed me wrong or whatever it was. I wanted to snap. I wanted to go off on people. I was always froggy. Even to this day, sometimes, you know what I mean? I have to reel it in. But I got really lucky.
Don't ask, man.
I got really lucky in the city of Amarillo. That the time that I was in handcuffs, I was on the curb. Like I was definitely going to jail that night. 100%. There was a 17-person brawl down the street at the club.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like I got really lucky. They were like, we got more things to attend to than you. Get him home. And I'm lucky that my boy, shout out Double A, Aaron, I appreciate you. Because he was still about his wits. At that point, I wasn't. I was just like, I don't care. F you.
You
like,
felt it.
All of
you
the
felt
things.
the grace.
Yeah, man.
Here's the fucking crazy thing about all this. Like you're saying, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
That feels great. It does.
'Cause you're
I'm
just
not gonna
talking
lie.
crazy.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie to you.
yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about lie. I'm not gonna lie to young bros. It feels great, but you can't do that.
Yeah.
You just can't fucking do that.
Especially when you're talking to cops.
Then they're really gonna stick it to your ass.
Yes.
Yeah, they will.
If that's not the grace of God on my life, I don't know what it is. But I know that it was. Because I had every right to go to jail that night. And I didn't.
And yeah, and also just sucks. Like we're saying too. Like I got a second chance because I did go to jail. Like people deserve a second chance.
Every time.
Unfortunately, though, sometimes if you kill somebody,
Yeah.
you gotta do the time, brother. That's
It's a
just
hard
the
one to
truth.
come back from.
That's just the truth.
Yeah.
And you do deserve a second,
Yeah.
like forgiveness and
Yeah.
all that, but you kind of got to lock you up for that one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Sorry for
you won't get away scot clean.
You can't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
No.
Yeah.
You shouldn't.
There should be punishment, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Because there
you're
is
gonna do the
crime.
time, bro.
Right, yeah.
And then you become institutionalized. It's just like it's a never-ending cycle.
It feels that way. But there are a lot of people that do come out of
Oh
it.
yeah, there's a lot. I've had a few on the pod that have told us.
Yeah, 100%. And I believe that people deserve a second
Shit,
chance.
I got fucking scared straight. I'll never go back to jail. Fuck that place.
No.
Fuck that place.
Yeah.
That place sucks.
I
Damn
can't
right.
speak to it because I haven't done
Lubbock
with it.
is like probably chill, but it was hell. Fuck that place.
Yeah, it's no way to live.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, send the young bros, scared them straight. Send them to jail for like a weekend. See if they come
what
back
it
like,
does. Yeah.
oh no,
dude,
I'm
just-
never gonna do that again.
To the young bros, go to the courthouse felony Fridays and go see the sentences they're handing out. Go. It's open. The courthouses are open to the public. Go at any day of the week and see. You'll see misdemeanors getting 2 years. You won't like it. Trust me. You'll think twice. Seeing with that judge, the way he talks to them people, talks to the defendants, lawyers, the formality. It's open to the public. Go.
There you go.
You will feel it.
Send your children that shit and see what. Let them know.
And then the ones that got girlfriends, go to child support court too. That'll give you another perspective.
Another thing
too.
I'm telling you, bros, wear a condom, you dumbasses.
Wrap it up, my guys. Wrap it up.
Fucking idiots.
Are they passing a bill?
About
Child
making-
support from inception?
I don't know.
That's the thing that one of the Texas representatives is pushing right now. Yeah, it's going to Congress. So
I don't even know what that means, but
from inception. So they want to make sure that you're paying child support
at the beginning.
At the beginning, when they know that this girl is pregnant,
You might have to Anthony
Because-
Edwards it.
because they need to make sure that you got plenty of Pampers from when that baby comes
Oh,
out.
fair. That's fair enough.
Like it's fair, 100% fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
And to all the dudes who struggle paying child support, man up, figure out a way to make 20% more money. That's it.
I will say
Pay
though, I will
your
say,
child support.
I know you've dealt with this, but I will
Yes.
say like the child support shit. It's like I've heard it's fucked.